is a demand for industry-related apprenticeships.
Programs that prepare students for careers in the oil and gas industry are no longer in the high demand they once were. The Spruce Grove Saints look to improve their perfect postseason record as they took on the Lloydminster Bobcats in the AJHL North Division Finals. With the massive increase in homicides in the past year, people are once again fearing that Edmonton may become the murder capital of Canada. The City of Edmonton is going digital as it says farewell to the last coin parking meter, which had been in use for the past 68 years. And from the ice to the turf, U of A Golden Bears are hitting the books and the gym in preparation for the new season. 2 teens have been arrested and charged after making online threats involving 3 Edmonton schools. Hey, I'm Mason, and can you believe we're already into November and still no signs of snow on the ground? We might catch a little bit of rain this weekend, but the Edmonton area is looking very promising to get into the double digits. I'll have that and more coming up in weather. The NAIT men's basketball team came off a national title win last year, and although the team may not look the same, their outlook hasn't changed. Well, Edmonton is now home to its very first cannabinoid clinic dedicated to helping sufferers of post-traumatic stress disorder.
HQ, I'm at the location. What's my target?
We are looking for a blonde, tall, code name, Grasshopper.
Target acquired. HQ. Mission accomplished.
Grasshopper from Alberta with love.
Northwest Division beat officers discovered the chop shop while searching a house under a drug investigation and have since recovered 24 bicycles and around 50 tires and rims. Staff Sergeant Jonathan Coughlin stresses the importance of ensuring personal property is as safe as possible.
You got to manage your property, cut down your shrubs, increase lighting, always get to know your neighbors, know who's in and around in the neighborhood, and you almost have to plan for the day that your bike is going to get stolen.
Coughlin goes on to recommend knowing your bike's serial number as well. Photos of the stolen bikes have been posted to the EPS Pinterest page, and if you have identified your bicycle, contact EPS Pinterest at edmontonpolice.ca.
Yeah, guys, it definitely does look like the weather will be sticking around at least till the end of the weekend. There is a cold front moving into the north, but Calgary won't see any of that as we get a high of 13 and only a low of 3 with a 20% chance of precipitation, but that's going to clear off by the end of the day. Jasper, on the hilltops, we're going to be seeing more snow, but down at the base region, we're going to be seeing only a low of 1 and a high of 5 with a 40% chance of precipitation, and that's where that snow is going to be coming from. As I mentioned earlier, with the cold front, Fort McMurray is going to be seeing the coolest temperatures. It's going to get pretty gloomy as we see a low of -1 and only a high of 7 with a 30% chance of precipitation. In the Edmonton Capital Region, we are looking very optimistic as we head into the day with a high of 12 and only a low of 1 with a 30% chance of precipitation and partial clouds. Now, I don't have any factoids for you, but I can assure you that the Edmonton average around this time of year is a high of 4 and only a low of -5, so we're well above average on today. The Edmonton record was a high of 19 in 1949 and a low of -21, which we are far away from in 1936. And that's it for weather. Now, don't forget to turn those clocks back tonight and enjoy the rest of your weekend. First, the St. Trojans headed to the north to take on the NAIT Ooks in some classic rivalry action, and the Ooks have something to prove after dropping 2 games to MacEwan in their last outing. Ooks in the Navy with a pretty slow start to the first period, but Kyle Macy intercepts a pass and breaks down the ice as he tries the quick wrist shot, but St. goalie Bolton Pouliot positions well for the stop. Now into the second, Devin McAndrews tries to get in close, but his leg would collide with the goalie's head before taking a nasty hit into the boards. Pouliot would be down for a minute, but nothing too serious as he would continue on. Ooks find themselves on a power play and Tanner Dunkel finds the back of the net after a quick rebound, scoring the first goal of the night. Looks like that was just the spark that Ooks needed as they go on to score 2 more before the period is over, and Dunkel would pot his second of the night. St. would get one back, however, as Dave Nippard finds a good rebound and scores on the power play. The third period was classic rivalry hockey as both benches got pretty heated, and with that would come 1, 2, 3, and 4 ejections late in the game. Ooks would pick up the win, however, after an outstanding performance by goalie Brendan Jensen. Player of the game Tanner Dunkel says he's happy just to pick up the win.
It feels good to get back in the win column. It's always nice to win, especially against our rival state.
And for all of us here at Nate Newswatch, have a good night and happy Thanksgiving.